Head coach Leonard Perrio is enough to join us on Pacific Courtside Live. This game a real rock fight, Coach. 99 to 94. I mean, this was some firepower. This is the highest point output for your team this season. Obviously, San Diego got 94 of them as well. You guys made some shots, some more shots than they did. But if you're a fan of offense, you're a fan of this game, and obviously a fan of what Keelan Boone and Jordan Ivy Curry were able to do for you tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we scored these points for Coach Thomas, and we did that on purpose.
I saw you trying to hand him the clipboard
that's
before
what
the
I said first 100 is going to win.
that's what we're trying to do. Hey.
Yeah, I'd rather score 99 and figure out how to hold them below that.
Hey, at this point in the season, to sweep somebody, with where we were predicted to finish in the whole deal, you got no unhappiness from me. Yeah, I would have liked to have held them, to a lower percentage in the whole deal. But our kids fought. We fought hard, and we put ourselves in position to win, and we had to make it a dogfight, and it was. Every time we play them, it seems to go down to the wire.
Mm-hmm.
But we're fortunate enough to come out on top. And if you would have told me at the beginning of the year, at this point, we'd be 6-6, I would have told you, I've got some land in a small corner of Florida, and it has no alligators or no snakes or nothing. And I'll give it to you for a deal before the interest. I'm just proud of the kids. They fought hard, and we pulled it out. We had 27 assists tonight.
Yeah. Coach was just mentioning that. Coach T was just mentioning that before he came out.
You share the ball. A lot of guys can score on this team, and when you share the ball, good things are going to happen. I thought offensively you guys were great. I don't think defense. You weren't great, but you weren't horrible. But I'm watching the game, and I felt like you had a 15-point lead the whole game. Really. Then all of a sudden you look up there and you're up 3 or up 4. You're going, doggone it.
You got to answer.
You
got to answer.
I can't believe you told them to let you throw the ball to the inside the free throw line against the zone. I can't believe they let you. I mean, you did that. Wait.
Over and over.
I was telling Zach, I said, when I played zone, I like to get on the wing, but I never wanted the ball in the middle of the key. I never wanted the ball there.
Yeah.
And it's like you went there every time, and the only times you didn't score is because the guy rushed it or something. He didn't just turn around.
Yeah.
And Boone took his time.
Yeah.
Odom eventually took his time. He kind of rushed it a couple times, but it's like you have the ball right there. You got shooters out there. You got a post guy inside. You're going, well, that's pretty good.
we originally we were going to have Mo in the middle. We made the change and put Donovan out up top and have Mo in the middle, so Mo could set ball screens. He could slip them, we dump them, because we knew Mo can really find our 4s and 5s for dunks and layups, and he can get it right to our shooters in the pockets. And then we're running a little double for Luke to come off the double with Keelan setting the last pin down on the strong side elbow. And if they jumped it for Luke, we slipped Keelan and just throw it right to him.
It just seemed to me you threw it right inside. They didn't guard that.
Nope.
Turned around, made the basket. It's like I thought maybe they did that for you guys to help you guys score more points tonight. I thought,
I was okay with it either way.
I told Zach earlier, I said, this might be the worst zone I've ever seen. Really, I'm not getting mad at laughing or anything. But early in the first half, you had dunks, you had this, you had that. It's like,
we did. But
I call timeout and just put a 1-1-1-1-1 zone or something. You guys did a great job.
We knew what was coming, and we rehearsed it, and we had gone over shots. This is exactly where you're gonna get the shot. All you got to do is concentrate and make it. And our kids did an excellent job of executing. So
they did a great job.
You mentioned the 4s and 5s, and how nice is it to have Sam Freeman just as a presence. Especially in situations like this where you do have that space to operate down there.
I'm gonna use use some of the things I've learned from Coach Thomas. And if you're not playing well, you can come over here for a minute and take a look at it and survey. And if another guy jumps up and he's playing well, you could be over here for a while. But we never gave up on Sam, and his attitude was waving a little bit because he wanted to play, and I knew he'd be hungry. And I said, okay, here's your chance. Let's see if you really want to be out there. And he came out there and he played his butt off, and that's what we need from him. That's what we need that from Sam. That's what we need. Nothing less.
But see, he can play when you play hard, and you
Yeah.
play great defense, and you hustle,
Yes.
and you play with the right purpose and attitude.
Yes.
You might not score, but you might do that. But you'll make plays. Like a big play for you guys is when he just kept the ball alive,
Yeah.
and Beard got the rebound.
Yeah.
I mean, then you came out, you ended up hitting
Yeah.
a three or something else. Just little plays like that
Yeah.
can make all the difference.
There's no question. There's no question. But Coach, kids feel like scoring is the only way they can impact the game. If I'm not getting the ball, I'm not scoring, I can't impact it. And it's the complete opposite. The way to stay on the floor is to really make winning plays. Whatever your team needs you to do, that's how you stay on the floor. That's how you increase minutes. And it was evident tonight. I thought he and Jordan played outstanding coming off the bench.
I had a big conversation with a team one time. But I go, you know how a coach makes a bad substitution? And the guys were saying, well, the guy doesn't play very well. I go, yeah. So I said, here's what. Just right. I'll never have a bad sub.
Yeah. It'll always be right.
And if I put the wrong guy in, why don't you just have your game of your life and nobody will know it? You know what I'm saying? So.
Absolutely.
It was obviously they had some firepower too, and Townsend 34 points. I mean, he got cooking, 7 of 11 from beyond the arc, and he could be very dangerous. Obviously, had 5 guys in double figures, but Townsend was big time for them tonight.
Yeah, I mean he's a shot maker. I mean he came off the bench. He's a shot maker, and I can name about maybe 4 or 5 of those shots that I thought were contested, and he got in a groove. And when really good scorers get in a groove, they don't see anything. It's like a workout, and he got going, and he just buried 3 after 3 after 3. And he made some big ones for him. He had a big night.
Did he score in the second half down here at this end?
Was that Townsend?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I could never see him score.
Yeah.
Coach Leonard, I never saw him score one bucket all game.
You do.
Listen.
You're a bad window.
Listen, I'll have both of you know that not in question.
You're looking good, man. I'm not saying about that.
I'm working on my physique and my profile. But yeah, I'm sure I'm in the way, man.
When you're going that way, you stand right there. When you're going this way, you stand right here.
It's like a tinted window. You can't see anything.
We got the little monitor there. I peek at, so don't worry about it.
Coach, you scare
you just coach the way you want to coach. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
When you asked did he score in the second half, I'm like, oh my god, he had 23 second half points.
I know, but I never saw him make one.
It's like, did I miss all the first half points?
Well, you can see us taking it out for sure.
That's for sure.
Coach, what does this win mean for you, just in terms of bouncing back? You had the 11-point lead at Portland, and let it slip away, and obviously the game at BYU was tough, but in terms of just what it means for your team, and obviously the seeding, for the tournament, but what does this mean for your team morale-wise?
It's huge. We're 6-6, Zach. We've got 4 games left. We're 6-6 in about the 8th or 9th best conference in America. That means it's one of the best leagues in the country, bar none. The team that has upset St. Mary's and Gonzaga, we beat here. I'm so extremely proud of these kids, and the stretches that they've gone through. When it wasn't going their way, they could have easily hung their heads and just call it a season. And they just kept fighting. They never had any intention on doing anything but fighting. And the Portland game didn't work out. We were up 1 at half. We played well in the first half early. They got rolling. Second half, we came out. We're in pretty good position, and we let it get away from us. They still got to come to Spanos and try to get one. I think our guys are starting to understand what home court means. And we still, I'm going to say it again, we still have not played our best basketball. So with 4 games left, we've got a chance to get better. And I think those kids in the locker room want to get better. So we'll be a dangerous team the rest of the way. They're fun to coach. They're good kids. They do what we ask. And they're a joy to be around. So that's not always the case. And for us to be 6-6, having won, I think, 3 games in league last year, the whole year. And these kids believe every night that they can go in and beat anybody anywhere. I'm just proud of them. I'm proud of them. We're having fun, and I look forward to I look forward to the final 4 games that we have, and I think we'll continue to get better.
Lastly, before we let you go, how do you beat USF on Thursday? Obviously, that was one of the tougher games you've had this season, 78-57 loss there. But what's going to be the key to beating USF, who beat Pepperdine by 8? They were down at 8, and they came back and to beat Pepperdine by 8. But what's going to be the forefront in your mind beating USF on Thursday?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm more concerned with us than I am with them. I don't think we played well at all. For whatever reason, we were stuck in mud at their place. I mean, we're really just a day late and a dollar short on everything. On both ends of the floor, we had no rhythm, and it was a lot of us, more so than them. I give them credit; they're a good team. I think we can play so much better. So I'm looking forward to what we can improve. Going into that game on Thursday, you know, we'll guard their corner action. They haven't changed much. Metrically, you know, when you look at statistics and all that stuff, when it measures out, they do some things that are really great, and probably on paper they're supposed to come in here and beat us. But if our kids will come and compete the way we're capable of, I think we'll give them a tough game and put ourselves in a position where we have a chance down the stretch.
Maybe score 100 on Thursday.
Yeah, score 90.
Yeah, that would be good. You know,
Hey,
that would really be good. I tell you what,
they're below you in the standings. They're not.
Yeah,
They'll be
yeah.
fair to win.
No,
There's no way fair to win.
Well,
coming in here. Come on now.
I think they will, but
come on now.
I will say this. You know, this team that we played tonight, you know, they weren't able to beat that team at home, and that's a good barometer for us. But I hope Coach is right. I hope he's right, and I think our kids will. I don't think they'll forget the way that we were manhandled up there, and they'll want to come out here and lay it on the line.
Well, I guarantee you they won't forget it after you talk to them for a little while.
No.
Coach, thanks so much for the time, man. And,
My pleasure.
Good, congratulations
My pleasure.
On this one, man.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Big win for the Tigers. As Leonard Perry, always kind enough to join us on Pacific Courtside Live again after a 99-94 Pacific win here tonight at the Spanos Center. Just rounding out the numbers quick, turnovers. The Tigers turned the ball over 12 times. San Diego got 16 points off of turnovers. San Diego turned the ball over 10 times. 19 points off of 10 turnovers. Tigers made them count those turnovers
they
for
did.
San Diego.
You know, I think the Tigers, I mean, Odom really struggled with the turnovers today. So if he would have just took care of the ball a little better, they would have had about 8. And that's getting pretty good at this time of the year.
Points in the paint, San Diego 34, Pacific 28. Second chance points, San Diego 22, Pacific 10. Fast break points, San Diego 4, Pacific 2. The San Diego bench outscored the Pacific bench 46-40. There were 3 ties, 14 lead changes. When all was said and done, though, the Tigers led for nearly 30 minutes in this game, and they lead when it counts, the final horn, as Pacific defeats San Diego 99-94. So having said that, the Tigers and the San Francisco Dons here on Thursday, 8 p.m., is the opening tip. Our pregame at 7:45. It's going to be past your bedtime. Is that okay?
I might take a nap that day.
That might be. I have 2 kids. I'm not going to get a shot to take a nap. But hope you're with us. 7:45, 8 p.m. is the tip on Thursday, and we look forward to having you with us for that. Coach, always a pleasure, my friend.
Yes, good job.
Before we go, thanks so much to you, the fans, for tuning in. Do sincerely hope you enjoy each and every one of our broadcasts. I'd also like to thank everybody at Pacific Athletics. A special thanks, Henry Gold and the SID for men's basketball. The executive producer for Pacific men's basketball on the radio is Mike Murray with iHeartMedia. Michael January and his outstanding video team brought you the picture from inside the Spanos Center. My partner is the great Bob Thomason, and I'm Zach Bayrudy saying so long from Stockton. And our final score, Pacific Tigers 99, the San Diego Toreros 94. See you Thursday for USF back here on Fox Sports AM 1280 and the iHeartRadio app. So long, everyone.